Hello, 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 and welcome, my honeys, my sweethearts, my beautiful hearted listeners.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the one, the only, the frequency of pure joy and high energy and absolute love.
It is so wonderful to be here.
You have tuned in to What Do Stars Say, and this is the only place we are scanning the heavens to bring the sweetest, most hopeful news right down to earth. And oh my goodness, I'm vibrating with excitement today.
You can feel it, can't you? The energy in the studio is, well, it's electric. It's just like the sky above us, to be honest. I am sending a huge, warm, cosmic hug to every single person listening right now.
I can feel that hug. I really can. And honestly, I think our listeners need it. I mean, I've been looking at the charts, just glancing at the planetary movements, and my jaw is basically on the floor. We are here to bring the goods to our absolute favorite people, our meticulous, our detail-oriented, sometimes, a little bit neurotic, but we love them Virgo friends.
We do. We absolutely do.
My nasty birds, my perfectionist darlings, are you ready? Because this week is not just big, it's gigantic.
It is indeed a monumental week. Usually when we look at a weekly horoscope, we're talking about like little mood swings or maybe a nice dinner date.
Yeah, like, oh, be careful sending that email.
Exactly. But this, we are standing at the threshold of history. We are looking at a generational shift.
Absolutely. I can't believe it. When I saw the headline in our notes, that huge transformation of the year, I thought, okay, are we being just a little bit dramatic?
A little theatrical.
Yeah, but then I looked at the lineup and nope, we are not exaggerating. Not even a little bit.
Not at all. We're talking about major planetary movements that really define entire eras of our lives. Specifically, we have Neptune making a massive move.
Okay.
And we have to understand the context here to really get why this matters so much for Virgo. So since 2011, Neptune has been swimming around in Pisces.
Pisces, that's water, right? Very dreamy, very floaty.
Exactly. Pisces is Neptune's home sign, so it's very comfortable there. It's water, it's intuition, it's dreams, but it's also fog.
Oh, fog. I don't know if Virgo is like fog. It's not precise.
It's not. It's illusion. So for the last, 14 years, the collective energy has been very go with the flow, very manifesting, but maybe a little bit hard to grasp physically.
Okay, I get that.
Now, on January 26th, Neptune is packing its bags, leaving Pisces, and entering the fiery, action-oriented sign of Aries.
Oh, wow. So from dreamy water to charging fire, that sounds like a lot of steam.
It is a profound shift in tempo. And get this, Neptune will be in Aries until 2038 or 2039.
What? That's not a week, that's a lifetime.
It's a whole generation. And this is all about moving from the era of dreaming and wishing into the era of doing.
I love that.
The collective energy is shifting from passive imagination to active realization. It's no longer enough to just visualize the outcome. Now you have to fight for it.
Okay, get up and go.
Yep. And for our Virgos, this is going to be incredibly significant, but we will get into those juicy details in just a moment.
I can't wait. Okay, so Neptune is basically waking us up with a bucket of ice water or maybe a flamethrower and telling us to get moving.
That's a great way to put it.
But that's not the only thing happening this week, right? I saw something about Mars and Pluto meeting up, and honestly, it sounds like an action movie title. Mars meets Pluto, The Reckoning. Is it an explosion? Should we be scared?
No need to be scared, my dear, but you are right to sense the intensity. On Tuesday and Wednesday, Mars, the planet of war, of drive, of severance, is making a conjunction with Pluto.
Pluto, planet of transformation, the underworld, rebirth.
Exactly. And they are meeting in the sign of Aquarius.
Severance and underworld. I mean, come on, those are heavy words.
They are. This is high voltage. It is revolutionary energy. When these two meet, it represents breaking old chains, sudden outbursts, and the release of suppressed energy.
Okay.
It's like a pressure cooker that finally pops its lid because it simply cannot hold the steam anymore.
Revolution. I love it. But knowing Mars, it's probably a loud revolution, isn't it? Not a quiet, polite revolution.
Oh, it is very loud. It represents a sudden, undeniable change. It can be a rebellion against authority, a sudden shift in direction, or just a massive, massive surge of adrenaline.
Oh boy. My Virgos are probably already organizing their survival kits. I can just see them. Do I have enough hand sanitizer for the revolution? Did I charge the backup batteries? Are the emergency snacks color-coded?
Knowing them, they probably do, and they have a spreadsheet for it.
Of course they do.
But listen, there is a sweet spot in the week, too. It's not all storm and stress. We have the balm after the storm.
Okay, good. I was getting a little worried for them.
On Thursday, Mercury and Venus are going to overlap, also in Aquarius.
Oh, thank goodness. A little sugar after all that medicine.
Exactly. Mercury is communication, which is, so important for Virgo, and Venus is love and harmony. When they meet, it brings sweet talk, reconciliation, charming communication, and a real softening of that harsh Mars-Pluto energy. It's the apology after the argument.
I love that. I'm sorry I started a revolution and, burned down the break room, but here are some chocolates.
Precisely. And then, to cap it all off, we have a full moon in Leo on Sunday, going into Monday. A dramatic, visible, egocentric closing to the wind. It's going to highlight things that were, until now, hidden in the dark.
Oh, I am so ready. Okay, let's unpack this for our favorite perfectionists. Virgos, my sweethearts, grab your notebooks, grab your favorite pens, the ones that don't bleed through the paper, and let's get into the nitty-gritty.
Let's do it.
Let's start with how the week begins. Monday and Tuesday, January 26th and 27th. What's the vibe?
So the week starts with the moon in Taurus. Now for Virgo, Taurus is a friendly earth sign. It's a fellow earth sign.
So they get along, they speak the same language.
They do. This creates a really harmonious angle, a trine, and it falls into Virgo's 9th house.
The 9th house. Okay, that's the house of adventure, isn't it? The house of big ideas and seeing the world.
It is. It's the house of long-distance travel, higher education, legal matters, foreign connections, and sort of your personal philosophy.
Right.
So on Monday and Tuesday, Virgos are feeling grounded because of that Taurus Earth energy, but they're also feeling adventurous.
Grounded, but adventurous. That sounds like a Virgo planning a trip, but making sure they have printed out the itinerary 3 times and laminated it.
Yes.
We are going on a spontaneous adventure, but we are leaving at exactly 8:00 a.m., and I've pre-booked our lunch.
That is a perfect description. We might see Virgos making travel plans, booking reservations, or perhaps dealing with foreign connections. Could be a work call, could be family.
Okay.
And if they have any legal matters or official paperwork pending, the start of the week is a really smooth time to handle those things.
Smooth paperwork. That is literally music to a Virgo's ears.
It is, isn't it?
They love a form that is filled out correctly. Nothing makes a Virgo happier than a well-placed check in a box.
They certainly do. It's also a great time for education, seeking higher wisdom. Maybe they're signing up for a course or just deciding to go deep on a new subject that's been catching their interest.
I love that for them.
However, there is a surprise factor here. The moon is going to meet Uranus in Taurus.
Uranus, the planet of surprise. Everything is different now.
Right.
The cosmic curveball.
Correct. Uranus is the great awakener. So while they're feeling all grounded and organized, there might be a sudden decision, a sudden urge to change their look, a sudden out-of-blue trip, or a shocking realization about what they believe in.
Knowing our Virgos, a shocking change might just be switching from blue ink to black ink. For them, that's huge.
It is.
I'm feeling wild today. I'm using the 0.7mm tip instead of the 0.5. Watch out, world.
Even small changes can feel revolutionary for them. But let's go back to that massive shift we mentioned in the intro. Neptune entering Aries on Monday.
Yeah.
This is critical for Virgo.
Why for them specifically?
Because it is happening in their 8th house.
The 8th house. Okay, isn't that the spooky house? The house of other people's money and deep, dark secrets.
It can be intense, yes. It's the zone of shared resources, transformation, debts, taxes, intimacy, all the deep stuff.
Right.
But think about where Neptune has been. For the last 14 years, it was in their 7th house, the house of one-on-one relationships, partnerships, marriage.
So Neptune has been fogging up their relationships for a while. Is that what was happening?
Yes, exactly. Virgos may have been idealizing partners, seeing people through these rose-colored glasses, or just feeling perpetually confused in their relationships.
That makes so much sense.
Now that fog moves. It shifts from the relationship zone into the financial and psychological realm.
Is that good news or bad news? Or just news?
It's both, as always. The good news is that Virgos are gaining this incredible intuition about money that isn't their direct salary.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
We're talking about spousal income, inheritances, investments, bank loans. They might just feel the right move to make. They'll have a spidey sense about finances.
Oh, I love that. Psychic money management. Honey, I feel like the stock market is going to do this today.
It initiates a 12-year cycle of spiritual deepening and psychological transformation. They might find themselves drawn to understanding the deeper mysteries of life, therapy, healing work.
That's beautiful.
However, there is a warning.
There's always a warning. Okay, what is it? Lay it on me.
Neptune dissolves boundaries and creates fog. And in the house of debt and shared money, you really do not want fog.
No, you want a spotlight and a magnifying glass.
You do. So the advice is, don't be foggy about debts or loans. Don't sign anything without reading the fine print, which, Virgos usually do anyway. But be extra, extra careful.
So don't co-sign a loan for a new friend just because they have a nice smile.
Absolutely not. Even if they have the nicest smile in the entire world.
Yeah.
Neptune can make things look much better than they actually are. Financial clarity is the key here.
Got it. Keep the receipts, Virgos,
Yeah.
and maybe get things notarized. Okay, let's move to the spicy part of the week. Midweek. Wednesday, Thursday. You said there was high voltage.
High voltage is an understatement. On Wednesday and Thursday, the moon moves into Gemini.
Oh, Mercury's other sign, very chatty.
Very chatty, very busy. And it activates Virgo's 10th house of career and public status. So their emotional focus is all on work, their reputation.
Okay, so they're already thinking about work.
But at the same time, we have that explosive Mars-Pluto conjunction happening in Aquarius.
And for Virgo, Aquarius is which house? Don't tell me.
It is the 6th house.
Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. The 6th house is Virgo's home turf. That's the house of routine, health, daily work, pets, being organized, their whole kingdom.
Exactly. You see why this is so intense for them. Mars, the planet of action and anger, and Pluto, the planet of destruction and rebirth, are meeting in the house of daily routine and work environment.
A Virgo in chaos. Oh, my dears, I can hear the panic cleaning from here.
It's a real possibility.
You know Virgos are impatient. I'm getting straight to the point. Someone is going to get yelled at for organizing the files wrong.
It is very likely. The scenario could be that work colleagues are acting rebellious or aggressive. Or there might be equipment breakdowns, sudden computer crashes, the internet going out right before a deadline.
The printer jamming. The ultimate Virgo nightmare.
Or just sudden changes in office rules that make absolutely no sense to the logical Virgo mind.
That sounds like actual torture for them. Why did we change the procedure? The old procedure was perfect. I made a flow chart. It was color-coded.
There's a strong feeling of, I can't take this anymore. It's about a job or maybe a daily habit. It's a rebellion against the mundane, the routine that's become a prison. But, my dear friend, we have to remember the wisdom of the stars here. This isn't just bad luck. It's not just the universe picking on them.
It's not, because it really sounds like a cosmic headache.
It is a cleanse.
A cleanse.
Yes, Pluto excavates. It digs deep and forces things to the surface. It is forcing Virgos to change toxic work environments or bad health habits that they've been ignoring.
Ah, okay.
The system is shouting at them to fix their routine because the old way isn't working anymore, even if they think it is.
So if the printer explodes, it's the universe telling you to go paperless and save the planet.
That is a wonderful way to look at it, yes. It's about modernizing their methods, letting go of outdated systems.
I can get behind that.
But we also really need to touch on health, because the 6th house governs the body and physical wellness.
Yes, health is wealth, absolutely. What should our Virgos watch out for?
With Mars involved, we look at things like inflammation, sudden fevers, cuts, or accidents, things that are sharp and fast.
Ouch.
Pluto adds a layer of intensity, something deep. So specifically, they need to watch out for nerve pain necks, and back issues are really highlighted here.
Oh, the stress, Carrie. Virgos carry the weight of the world and everyone else's mistakes right there on their shoulders.
They absolutely do. So the advice is simple. Don't push the body too hard on Wednesday. If you feel a pain, stop. Don't try to power through it like you normally do.
Listen to your body.
This is a time to be gentle with the physical vessel.
Okay, so Wednesday is the day to maybe work from home in a bubble wrap suit, or at least take a lunch break.
Or just practice some deep breathing when the coworker next to you is chewing their gum too loudly.
Yes, absolutely. But you promised me a rescue. You said Thursday gets sweeter. Please tell me there's a rescue.
I did, and it does. Thursday and Friday, we have the Mercury and Venus conjunction. And guess where?
Please say the 6th house.
Still in the 6th house.
Oh, thank goodness. So the cavalry arrives right at the scene of the crime.
Precisely. Just after the Mars-Pluto storm tears through the office or the daily routine, sweet Mercury and Venus come in to tidy up.
I love that.
And Mercury is Virgo's ruling planet, so this is extra potent for them. It's their guy coming in to help.
It's like the storm passes and suddenly the sun comes out and the birds start singing.
It is the aha moment. A work conflict that exploded on Wednesday might get resolved with a really sweet, charming conversation on Thursday.
I'm sorry I threw the stapler at the wall. Here is a latte and a perfectly formatted apology memo.
Exactly. Or maybe just a compliment from a coworker or a boss that makes them feel seen and valued again after all the chaos.
Oh, that's so important for them.
It's also excellent for health solutions. After the flare-up on Wednesday, they might find a diet or an exercise plan that actually feels fun and easy rather than just another chore on their to-do list.
Oh, thank goodness. So they can yell on Wednesday and apologize with chocolates on Thursday. Phew.
Ideally, they skip the yelling and go straight to the chocolates, but yes, the energy for reconciliation is very, very strong. It's a time to smooth over all those rough edges.
I like that. Smooth edges are very Virgo friendly. Okay, so we survived the work week. We survived the revolution. We are now heading into the weekend. Friday and Saturday, what's the plan?
The moon moves into Cancer for the weekend. And for Virgo, Cancer is the 11th house.
The 11th house. The party house, the social zone, friends and fun.
It is the house of friends, social circles, hopes for the future, the collective. The vibe shifts completely from work crisis to emotional connection.
Oh, lovely. So it's time to gather the crew, get the band back together.
Definitely. It's all about socializing, attending events, or just being with your people. Virgos will feel very supported by their friends this weekend. They need that after the week they've had.
And let's be honest, the Virgos are probably the ones organizing the plan, right?
Oh, of course.
Okay, everyone. Dinner's at 7 p.m. sharp. I made a reservation, I checked the menu for allergens, and I've already calculated the tip.
Naturally. They are the glue that holds the social group together. But there's also a deeper influence here. We have hints of Hades and Jupiter involved in the backdrop.
Hades. That sounds a little ominous. We just got through Pluto.
It sounds dark, I know, but in this context, combined with Jupiter's expansion, it's about cleaning out dead friendships.
Ooh.
Or expanding social networks to include people who are actually good for the soul, who lift you up.
Oh, I like that. A social circle audit. Spring cleaning the friend list. You bring drama, delete. You bring joy and thoughtful conversation. You stay.
Exactly. It's about quality over quantity. And with the 11th house active, there's a real chance to meet someone new, perhaps through a friend, who could impact their career or their long-term dreams.
So a networking opportunity that doesn't feel like networking.
It feels like a friendly chat. You're just having a cocktail and boom, you meet a key contact or find a new collaborator.
I love when that happens.
It's very possible. However, we do have a little speed bump on Friday or Saturday. It involves relationships.
Another one?
Just a small one. Saturn is making a square aspect to their 7th house.
Saturn. The strict teacher. The taskmaster. What is he doing now?
He's testing the bonds. Virgos might feel a brief moment of being blocked or restricted by a partner or a spouse.
How so?
Maybe the partner's just busy, or they're being a bit demanding,
Yeah.
or there's a responsibility that feels heavy. It's a feeling of limitation.
Why haven't you done the dishes? Because I was busy revolutionizing my entire workspace and auditing my friendships, Karen.
It could be that. But remember, Saturn isn't a stop sign. It's a speed bump. It's just asking, are you sure you want to commit to this? Is this structure sound?
Okay.
If the answer is yes, the bond actually gets stronger. It's a moment to define boundaries within the relationship in a mature way.
Got it. So don't break up just because they forgot to buy milk. It's just Saturn testing your commitment levels.
Precisely. Patience is the key.
Okay, patience. Virgos have, well, they have a lot of patience for tasks. Maybe a little less for people, but they can try. Now, we reached the grand finale. Sunday. The full moon.
Yes, the full moon in Leo. This is happening late Sunday night, heading into Monday, February 1st into the 2nd. And for Virgo, Leo is the 12th house.
The 12th house. The house of the hidden, the subconscious, the closet where we hide all the skeletons.
That is the one. So you have a bright, illuminating, look at me, full moon happening in the most hidden, dark, private part of the chart.
Oh my God, can you look at the chances of the Virgo this month? It will make you smile because even the secrets coming out are just helping you clean up the mess faster. It's like the universe is helping them with their spring cleaning.
It really is quite poetic. This full moon is a psychological detox. It's about ending a subconscious pattern that has been running in the background for who knows how long.
Like realizing, oh, every time I get close to success, I do something to sabotage myself, that kind of thing.
Exactly that. Or it could be about secrets being revealed. Something hidden, perhaps a secret enemy, some gossip, or even a hidden health issue, finally comes to light so it can be dealt with.
Better out than in, I always say. If someone is gossiping, let's hear it so we can analyze it, categorize it, and deal with it efficiently.
That is the Virgo spirit. Analyze it and fix it. This is an excellent time for therapy, for meditation, or even for a literal detox. The body wants rest. The mind wants to close open tabs.
Close tabs. That is the best advice you could ever give a Virgo brain. They have like 400 tabs open at all times, emotionally, mentally, literally.
This Sunday is the time to click X on all the ones that are draining the battery. It's about letting go of a fear that has been holding them back.
And maybe realizing they don't need to control everything, right? Is that part of it?
That is the ultimate lesson of the 12th house. Surrender. Trust. It is preparation for the next cycle. When the sun eventually enters their sign later in the year, they will be so much lighter because of the work they do this Sunday.
So Sunday is pajama day. It's face masks, journals, maybe a little crying, but like good, productive crying.
Cathartic crying. Absolutely. Scheduled and efficient, of course.
Of course. Okay, let's zoom out and look at this week as a whole because, wow, it is a roller coaster. I'm almost out of breath.
Yeah.
So they start with a trip or a big plan.
Right.
Then they have a full-blown crisis at work. They fix it with charm. They go out and party with friends. And then they end up meditating in a cave. Is that the summary?
That is the Virgo journey this week. It is dynamic, to say the least.
Virgos, we know you have a to-do list for your meditation, but please try to just relax. Item 1, breathe in. Item 2, breathe out. Item 3, check if I breathed out correctly.
And we must encourage them to just be. But truly, if we synthesize this, the key takeaway is that the chaos in the work sector, that Mars-Pluto explosion, is actually a blessing in disguise.
How is chaos a blessing? My Virgos are clutching their pearls right now.
It's a blessing because it helps them modernize. It shatters the structures that were too rigid, the routines that were actually holding them back. It forces innovation.
Okay, creative destruction.
Yes. And that Neptune shift into the money sector, that is a 14-year invitation to trust their intuition. They're becoming financial wizards if they can learn to trust their gut over just the spreadsheet.
That is so empowering. You know, Virgos can often get stuck in the what if and the analysis paralysis, the worry, but this week says act, change, heal.
Precisely. The era of waiting is over. The stars are pushing them, sometimes gently, sometimes with a pretty firm shove into a more authentic version of themselves.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, my honeys, my nice-hearted listeners, I hope you are taking notes. The energy is intense, but let's be real, you are the masters of detail. If anyone can handle a complex week, it's a Virgo with a plan.
Indeed. They have all the tools they need. They just need to remember to breathe through the intensity and try to embrace the changes, not resist them.
And remember, next week or even next month, your Virgo energy is waiting for big surprises. This story, it doesn't end here. This is just the beginning.
It is only just beginning, a whole new chapter.
In order not to miss those surprises, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, What Do Stars Say? We need you in our little constellation.
And if you liked our horoscope interpretation of this week, don't be shy to share your comment with us. We really want to know how you are handling the Mars-Pluto boom.
Yes.
Did you yell at the printer? Did you revolutionize the office filing system? We want to know all the details.
We want all the tea, sending so much positive energy to all of you. Come on now, combine that classic Virgo elegance with a little bit of joy.
Goodbye, everyone. Shine bright.